snack at the beginning because you have PE today. And then we have a fun project to do. Of course. Okay. You know what? I can't open these either, Rocky.
I can open it. I can.
Oh, I can. There we go. Okay. So remember a few weeks ago when I gave you a magic little piece of paper in your sketchbook, and you got to make a picture about that? I have some more of those today, but you are going to focus on, they are all part of winter. So this isn't what your little slips are going to be like, but this is what my slips were like. And you get to put those down on a piece of paper and figure out a way to make them connect. And you might not know what it is at all, right? Does anybody have a guess what this is? I know what it is because I cut it out of a magazine.
Stairs to a house.
Good guess. You're right. It is stairs. But maybe you see it as something completely different. Maybe you see it as somebody's sweater. Maybe you see it as the stripes on the roof of a building. It could be anything you think it is. Children, is that really nice mirrors up in your snow? So this one's a little more mysterious, and it even has these weird dots on it. What do you think that is?
A mountain or a map?
It might be either one. I actually can't remember. What do you think? So I have to figure out a way that I can make all of this go together in some way. And you're going to put all kinds of things about winter on here so that we understand how these go together. Okay. Make sense? A little bit? Okay. To give you guys a little brainstorm while you're having your snack. I found online, there's two very famous newspapers in the world that lots of people find. This one's called the Huffington Post, and there's actually somebody from the Huffington family that lives in Steamboat. And so they are a famous newspaper, but they did a study, or they did their opinion of what they think were 10 of the best pictures about winter ever made. So this is an idea for you guys to look at. Do you think this one's really old or really new?
Old.
It is really old, I believe. It is from 1565. That's older than our country, isn't it? Okay. And let's see, what do we think of this one?
Looks new.
You think it looks newer?
No.
Try to raise your hand if you guys have something.
1836.
1833, you guys are looking. This is coming from Japan. Do you see how it's a different style?
I can see the words up at the top.
Yep, and that, this down here is called a chop. And that's how they sign their name. They make a special stamp and it's called their chop. Maybe someday we'll make chops. Okay, this is just a brainstorm.
Whoa.
This one is a path in the snow. Do you think, Izzy?
I think it's not really what I think it would mean, but I kind of remember that I think this is the thinking from the person who did the size of scribble, like that.
The Scream. Amazing. Good memory. It's the exact same artist, Edward Munch. Good remembering. Yeah? Yes, Tobin?
I haven't seen the screen in Grand Junction.
Huh. You might have seen a copy of it in Grand Junction.
No,
The real one is in Oslo, Norway, and it was recently stolen. And I think they got it back, but I can't remember.
It was shipped from Steamboat to Grand Junction.
Yes, Gloria?
That picture
Yes.
sort of reminds me of the picture that had all those trees and then there's a path and there's people going the other way. Oh yeah, and the barn did it.
Grant Wood.
Yeah.
I knew exactly who you were talking about, the barn dude. Good
Yeah.
guess. I think I remember which one you're talking about. Good comparisons, you guys. This is an impressionist. Do you see the impressionism style with all those dots? Really nice in the winter. Now, let's look a minute. So in winter we have lots of snow, especially in Steamboat. Does snow have a color?
White.
No. It has white, but does it have other colors?
No.
Look at this. Do you see
Like
all
gray.
these different colors?
Kind of like
There's some gray. Let's see if we can find other colors of snow. This one is the Limburg brothers, and they talked about the solstice in this picture, which is the shortest day of the year, and it's coming up next weekend. And good question. I think he is on the hill. I think he's standing on there and he's chopping wood for the fire. But it looks like he's flying, doesn't it?
It might be he's jumping. He might be jumping. And it looks like he also has like underpants on. Yes.
It kind of does. All right, we don't like this picture. Let's move on. Oh, Vincent Mando. This looks like a place that doesn't get quite as much snow as Steamboat, right? This Vasily Kandinsky is one of my favorite artists in the whole wide world. I love his art. So this one, he kind of does do dots. Are you, do you see how there's all these colors besides white? Did anybody see the sunset this morning?
Yeah. I was
It
looking
was
at my window.
amazing.
It's so cool.
It was. And it kind of looked like this, didn't it? It was really hot pink almost.
And orange.
Are you two okay? Do you need to take a break? Okay. If you have the giggles and you need to get rid of them, Maria, you may step out for a minute, okay? Can you wait until the lesson's finished, please? All right. Oh, we know this one. Claude Monet. Look how snowy that looks.
Whoa.
This one
A tree?
is a tree. My dad, when I was little, he called these ghost trees when you can't see them up on the mountain when we get so many. See how heavy it is?
Yeah.
And the sunlight is shining through it, and it looks like lights, but I think it's the moon.
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful, huh? Does this give you some good ideas? Oh, and who's this artist? We know this artist.
Alexander Calder.
I think that the people who work at the Huffington Post must think like we do because we knew a lot of these pictures. And that's a different way of making snow, right?
That doesn't actually look like snow. It's a mobile.
It looks like snow to me.
It's a
Especially
mobile.
probably when it's moving.
It looks like fun.
Here's a church.
And what's behind?
It looks like a castle though in the
Yeah.
snow. And
Peter
this one, this is someone named Peter Doig.
Oh.
And he is more contemporary.
Hey,
I
show us it.
believe, I'm trying to find the 1996. That's pretty modern, even though you guys weren't born
Actually,
yet.
show us it.
I think it's just an artist looking at it, but look at it. What is it? Raise your hand if you think you can guess. What is it?
I see a shadow and some trees that's upside down and some feet up there.
Why do you think it's upside down?
Because
Can you sit up, Rocky, and still see? Yes, Violet. Sorry, Reagan.
I think it's the water and it's the reflection.
That might be right. Does it look like it's a really snowy place or a rainy place?
Rainy.
Lots of places are more rainy in the winter. And I believe the Huffington Post is out of New York, and it's more rainy in New York than snowy most of the time.
This one's pan.
All right, and snow melting in Lotus. What do you think? This one's really modern, and this is an installation. And what did they do?
Oh,
Weston.
there's the letters.
There are letters, and it looks like they put real snow of some kind. Maybe it's pretend snow.
Like these. Like
They called it a snow installation.
There's a T.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Wait, it could be.
And this is, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this artist. Is very, oh.
On the one on top, I know that's from Japan because right there.
Oh, good observation, Tobin.
And
Raise your
all
hand
the-
next time. But you have a good
All the
observation.
snowflakes are really words.
Do you see how he looked at this and he noticed that it was the writing from Japan, and maybe it's this artist's chop in his own way. I don't know that much about this artist. Yes, Susan.
I think on that painting it says like a name and then the last name, and then the next picture I looked at the name. It was a different name but the same last name.
Huh. Maybe. I don't know. You might have been seeing the same title. All right, Weston, last comment.
Can I go to the bathroom?
As soon as we're done, which we're going to be in a minute.
Thomas.
This one is Thomas Kincaid. You may have seen this artist. He's very popular still currently, and he is they actually sell his artwork in malls all over the country.
Whoa.
And some people think it's really, really beautiful. It's not my favorite, but does anyone really like it, or does anyone have one of these in their house?
I have it.
It's a common artist that many people like. He's not one of my favorites.
I had that picture.
Tobin, I'm kind of guessing, and we're not going to look at Bob Ross today. I'm going to do a quick one. Let's see quickly. There's another, they did this also in BBC, which is out of England. So ice skating, same one. They must have agreed that this is one of the greatest of all time. Oh, look at, they're on a sleigh. That's an idea we haven't seen yet. Look at this. So this is, I love this painting by David Frederick. It's of an ice rink. That would be a fun thing to add to a connection.
I think that's a crash down house.
And look, they love Vasily Kandinsky also.
Whoa.
And they love this Japanese artist, which is a different artist, I think. But beautiful winter. Ooh, look at this one. Look how simple. The forest in winter.
It looks hard, but really simple.
Okay, nice. This is another quick one. We're going quick because I want you to make art instead of just look at art. Here's Edward Munch again. He lives in Norway, a very wintry place, correct?
My friend lives in Norway.
My favorite painting of all time is the Magpie.
Really?
Yeah, I love this
I
painting.
didn't think you liked winter.
Well, it might not be my favorite season, but this is my favorite painting. I love the shadows and the
I love.
colors.
Do you guys see
And
the magpie?
yeah.
Does everyone see it?
Yeah. That's cute. I thought that was a huge.
That is the beauty. Look at all the colors of the snow and all the light. It is a beautiful painting. And that was their favorite. Okay? Here's what you're going to do next. Izzy.
Like that thing reminds me when one of our art projects was to draw a picture with light.
Right, with Edward Hopper, and he had how he used light, and that's the light in the winter is a different light, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, here's what you're gonna do. Do you guys have enough ideas about winter?
Yeah.
We have a pretty big understanding of winter in our town, in our
I have
community.
100.
Probably better than almost anyone else. Can you guys show listening bodies, please? And you are going to, I'm going to hand you 3 random papers. Your snack is going to be finished. You may use these art mediums to make this picture. Weston, are you ready? What's one art medium we might always use? We're drawing, so an art medium is the tools we use to make our art.
A pencil.
A pencil would be a good place to start, wouldn't it? And what else might we use, Victoria? Well, you are going to need glue because you're going to need to glue your pictures down. What else are we going to need, Patty?
Paper.
Yes, we're going to need the piece of paper to put it on. And would you be able to use paper and glue paper down to add to your picture? Yes. And can you use watercolor pencils? Can you use watercolors? If you do not want your watercolor to get too dark, how do we make our watercolors light enough to look like light snow? Izzy, thank you for raising your hand.
Add a little bit of white or
Because sometimes we have white in our watercolor,
Or
sometimes
add
we
some
don't,
water.
or lots of water will make it really light.
Let's see that picture again.
Does anyone have questions? When you're finished with your picture, if you would like to fold it in half, you can make it a card if you want to. You do not have to. And after we clean up, I will show you Torben's version of doing one of these and see how different it is, maybe. And we'll see if anyone else thinks like that. He had a very unusual approach. So I'll show it to you when I get back, when we're done. Okay? Yep. Alright. Izzy.
Do you give us winter pieces?
I'm going to hand you 3 pieces of paper, and you may put them any way you want. You have to put them the right direction. Could I make my picture this way?
Yeah.
Could I have glued these sideways or at an angle?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Can you cut your picture again and change it?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. All right, you guys have been sitting for a long time. Are you ready to go make art?
Yeah.
The paper is right here. And when you have found a seat no more than 4 at a table, actually today we can have no more than 4 at a table. And then I will, we help you on those out. And Rocky help you on these out. And help you on those out. And I will bring you your magic little scraps of paper.
Keri?
Now you may go. Thank you for waiting. You may use either side if it appeals to you. Not right now, because you need to wait for Wes. Alright, when you're seated, I will bring you all of your pictures.
Hey! I got part of Keri's.
Oh!
See, we got part of
Oopsie!
Keri's. See, Keri? Then I'm going here. This one.
If you think about a holiday, you're allowed to put that.
And this one, is seen this before. Oh, that's gonna be hard.
You actually might
What
have to be very observant, but I'll tell you where I got it.
What am I
when you're
supposed to
done.
do with these? I got orange. I got this orange.
You may use glue sticks to glue them down if you would like. Do you have 3?
Yeah, on the mouth. Wait.
Oh,
I don't have 3.
You don't have 3? I love cutting these out. It's one of my favorite things.
So, in one of the paintings, it's not there's like, you know how it has. Look it, I got one. Yeah, that. I have one of those at my house. It's like grandma's getting. Oh, this hurts. I got it. This is not chocolate. This is like.
Figure out what your pictures are. You can use a glue stick.
Oh, it's a rock. Mine's so hard. Wait. See those rocks?
Glue sticks. Here's one for your table. Glue sticks.
Thank y'all. I need some glue. I think I know mine. All these bags.
Yay, you're drawing.
Okay.
Start make them connect. Glue them down and see if you can make a picture that involves all of them.
This side. This is the new kind. I think I do what? I don't know what this thing does.
sitting by you.
Wait, that looks like a Christmas tree.
Wait, is Emmett here? No.
No, not at this table.
Okay. I know he's here.
Not at this
One,
table.
two, and
This is the only picture I can make. Cool, you might have look at the picture. I can't make any pictures.
you guys are making puzzles out of them, trying to figure out who knows who.
This is what I can do.
Good, put it down and now start making your picture. And make it anything you want. How can you make it really beautiful? As beautiful as the most famous works of art about nature of all time.
But I can't.
Oh, Lorianne,
Guys, I'll show you mine once I got them.
you are an amazing girl. I'm not worried at all.
Oh, you can't say can't.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it person?
Some of our rules,
That's the bad side.
you can't say art is ridiculous.
You can't say can't.
No.
We have this little washi post-it we made of can things, and then in the middle
It doesn't have to
there's
match.
this circle that says no. You can't. You cannot say can't.
Okay, so do you see how this is a mountain?
Should I
Will
try
that
that?
connect to that? Would we just, I'm talking to
No,
Lorianne.
it's
Give me
already
1 second.
blue.
And then this one, what do you think? Maybe this is a snowflake coming up. They don't have to connect as a puzzle. You're gonna make them connect with your art.
They haven't tried yet.
Maybe.
I connected them. I just
No?
Wow.
Then
Why would
maybe-
I put anything else?
Oh no.
My house.
Play with them a minute. Do they have to connect with a matching seed? And they just become crazy?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do mine like this.
And then what are you gonna draw around there?
Well, I can do it. It's pretty really small and just close up.
Good. Really close up. So maybe this is in your foreground and that's in your background. Outside, inside, that's right.
And it can
Maybe
be.
you can make
Wait, no, I
it
did
good.
it. You can use mine. Mine's gonna be cool. No, it's pretty.
Begin going over
These
here.
are glue sticks. Mine.
Please make sure we put the lids back on the glue sticks.
This one? Sure. If you need it. Wait, was it this one? I made my
Let me
picture.
see the other one.
Did you glue them down?
Elementary.
I don't get
Some of them, as long as it feels. What
What?
are you doing? You think that is?
It's a person playing on a snowshoe.
Could you draw them?
There's two. What are your third? That's not a tree branch.
Are you making a card?
No.
Do you need a glue stick, Lorianne, to get started today?
You can use mine.
Uh-oh.
What were you? You can use mine. Wait, does it have to be real? Can it be a
Absolutely.
But I can't take a picture. Because I was doing
Art.
circles on this is all I can do. Hey. This is all
Here, Lorianne.
I can
Do you have an idea, Rocky?
Keri.
Do you have an idea? Now, do you have 3?
Keri.
Do you have another piece?
It's right here. You don't have to stop.
Is that Rocky's other
You
piece?
don't even have to complete it. Or a pencil.
Do you want this one?
What's up? Pass that.
Where is
Look
the
at mine.
sitting?
It's mine. You can only do that. I don't know.
Maria, what do you feel like drawing today?
I mean, I need black. Yeah.
Can you figure out a way to make it leak out in that picture? And make it go with the picture?
Oh, come on. It's a plate.
This one looks like a wintry snow candle, but maybe it's
Mine is very
Maybe, just like that design. You want to keep it going? They don't have to look real.
And you have magic.
Are we all started over here? Good. You came up with an idea? Good job.
Yeah, Keri. Keri.
So I drew the tree and then it looks like a
Somebody
base.
took a picture. Then where did my favorite one of these go? There was one of these right here. And it had the same part.
Oh, it's like a puzzle, huh? You want a different picture? Okay, then I need you to get started. Which one would you like? That one?
I need
Lorian, there's no wrong answer to this, so you can do anything you want.
Oh, are you kidding me? I just said that.
Interpret it.
Because someone here dropped on the ground.
You getting started? Do you have an idea?
Red and blue. Look at my hand.
What happened? There's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer.
I did not.
That's doing.
Look at the pictures it slid out.
Wait, I'm going to roll it.
Are you going to turn it into a letter?
Yeah.
But see, look.
Ooh, I found my picture.
Mine's so awesome.
Watch them.
Do you need me to help you so you can start drawing?
Jump in the pipe and
Job over.
and then he
These are bricks.
Bricks.
Because I'm trying to make my real house. This is supposed to be my real house. You can put that in it.
Do you have some candles in your house right now?
And the same thing like that. Not the
Okay,
little
you ready?
couch thing behind it.
Yes.
Which pictures do you like?
What?
This one.
Yeah.
This one.
Keri. I turned the water. And it's the front.
You're gluing the table also.
Can you tell that that's from a different kind of paper?
There.
I made a seed that doesn't look quite
Keri,
like
look,
a
it's the
seed.
same kind of paper and the same kind of
Do you know what it's from?
sweet.
Of Colorado.
This is a watercolor.
She just told us.
Okay, Lorian. You like this one? Okay. And what do you like about it?
Yeah.
She didn't give Wes when you were in the background. No, I'm using that.
I like the black. Snowdrops on it.
Oh, why don't you make more snowdrops around it? I need to make another one coming here.
Give me
Can
that.
connect.
Why did you make
And which of these do you want?
What?
And do you want it here? Do you want this mountain to go to this mountain? Okay, kitty in the middle?
I want to make
Maybe this kitty could hold this. Maybe this is a window. Maybe your kitty is looking at this scene in a picture frame. Oh my goodness.
Wait, why did I just get?
Maybe your kitty is. Where did this one? Okay. Can you please start drawing now? That's probably just the glue stick.
I have a flying tiger.
A flying tiger! What is he doing?
He's fixing that pipe.
I'm scared of
We often need our pipes fixed in the winter.
Because
Good.
the guy who comes out of his house is such a big
I think you're gonna like what
Keri?
Corbin did.
Keri, now can I go to the bathroom?
Yes, you may, Corbin. Don't forget to add some color on that. Look at your pretty snow house
That's a
and
pine
that
cone.
house. It looks just like a log cabin. I did all. Why did I do all the candles, Chandlers?
That's an owl. Well, that's cute. And that pine is an owl. It's an owl. No, it's like you know.
Yes,
Why
because
does
you're
it
the
work?
candle makers.
No. Why did he cut one in half?
You need to get drawing listed in cash. So if that's a C cash, what could you add around it to make more detail? Oh, very clever. A winter rocket. When we're so tired of winter, we want to blast out to Hawaii.
Oh, Houston.
Or the Bahamas.
Oh yeah, Bahamas. No, Las Vegas. Las Vegas. He's holding a wrench, driving a Lambo, and a hammer.
It's a long car.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Reagan? Oh, good. It does look like they have black pants. Oh, you're turning it into you?
No.
You like snowshoeing?
It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be
Oh, you can throw it away. Probably, who knows where it came from. Yeah.
What's a split board? Like a boogie board? Banana board. Wait, what did you even say?
Rocky, you can use the
Oh, I
little
know
cup
what that
in your
is.
brain
It's
to
just
sharpen.
that's a snowball.
What is it?
It's a snowboard with
I
splits in half.
see some pretty good ideas.
Oh yeah.
It's a
I have spins on it.
It's a bike that's a no, it's a snowball. It breaks apart. And you put skins on the bottom, and then skin on the bottom.
You have one?
No, I want to get one for Christmas, but my mom
I want to split. I need a card for highlight.
It's a snowboard.
Let's find a better brush now. Remember how the green ones are less water? Yeah, the green is turquoise.
No, don't want no skis or no trees.
I'm gonna ask you to work on my brush in a minute. Because you work really well down there. I don't see any drawings. Since the last time I was here, can you please start? You don't need these anymore. What is this?
That was a hat planet.
What is that hat?
I covered it with
I like it as a circle better than
yeah. What?
Is your rocket gonna go
I thought they
this
were
way
space.
or this way?
Yeah. They might go this way. That's gonna go this way. Well, this is a purple. No, this is a black. This is a black. Look at that.
Black crayon. Thank you.
This could be Greenland. Now, I'm going to take something from here.
This is green.
Where are you?
No, this is
Iceland.
We're going to clean up in about 7 minutes. It would be awesome if these could get pretty close to finished today. So we might need to have a little less talking and a little more drawing and painting and idea thinking time. Okay, 7 minutes. I like how it's sitting on a shelf. What a good idea. You were stuck on that part. You have plenty of art materials. Tobin, let's see.
all that here. Star Wars that has the stars. I love those things. That's Tyler's. Can I be in one? Can I be in a dress? I'm not.
Was there a happy accident? What are you gonna turn that into? It looks like snow on the roof. You painted over the picture?
Yeah, and no, I'm gonna
Good idea.
I know. I think it's good. Ice cold.
Yes.
It's what we can iron. Yeah.
It is in
And we
summer.
can detach.
I think.
No, we can't.
It's like
but you do it like this.
Good
You
idea.
don't have a fire. Because we can turn and just water.
You too? Good. I see 4 lines this whole class. What else can we add?
We sit down.
You can stand. Of course you can stand.
We sat down most of the class.
No longer than we do when we read a story.
True.
You just told your own story today.
I did.
Well, you guys told the story of all the pictures. At least it's not charcoal today, right? Did anybody get in trouble for all their charcoal all over their bodies?
No, because I didn't even get anything on.
You were a big mess.
Oliver was like, oh my god.
But he was happy.
Yeah.
Is this watercolor?
Wasn't mad about it. He was happy he had it.
The watercolor pencils have the silver on the end of them. That one's just metallic. I think.
I used the metallic. This one's a watercolor and it does not have any.
Did you dip it in the water?
It works. It actually works.
Oh no, it is a watercolor one still.
Is this one? Oh yeah, exactly.
That's just metallic, so it just shows up a pretty sparkly color kind of.
Like that.
I love those dots.
I need that color.
Are you gonna connect those dots with these dots?
Yeah, I'm
Look,
gonna.
there's a dot by accident.
Oh, I'm gonna turn these into gray dots coming that way. I just got this with thanks for this. I don't care. I'll be using them.
You made a purple dog.
Yeah.
Aww. And you even told us that he's a dog. What is he doing? Beautiful colors. That's a good creamy mix. What's in the top?
Well, right here is a big candy. Well, it's like a big tent. There's the door, and then if you go next, there's a little. You have to unbuckle something on the ground of the tent, and then it goes, and then you hop in a tube, and it goes down, which is a person. Yeah.
Wow, that's a long story to go with that.
That's a really long story.
It was a big story. What's happening in the background? Is it snowing out? Is it?
It's snowing.
Oh, I can't tell that it's snowing. You're not that bad, Reagan. I was just saying.
Oh, it blows up.
What? Chris, set it down so it doesn't run.
I'm Obi.
Who's they?
Yeah.
You don't know? Maybe you better draw who
What are
they
you
are.
guys talking about?
Who are they?
That's mine.
Can you draw them?
You can be that guy. You can be my owner. You guys talking about?
What are you doing over here trying to find a pencil?
Yeah. So, what am I doing? What should I do?
Oh look! Now what's happening?
I'm gonna make a machine.
What's on the shelf?
It's on the shelf. No,
What is
are we talking about the tree or? No. Every Star Wars in the series.
I don't want to play the new Star Wars. I don't think it's in it.
Are you finished?
Almost.
Really? Can you show me what would happen when you're finished?
I'm almost. Look at my
2 minutes till we clean up. Would you guys like to do cleanup sticks today?
Yeah. No, man, we don't know that. Never mind.
Yeah. We don't have any scraps.
Not exactly. This is gonna be a quick cleanup. There's only one part.
Victoria, oh, did you make it snow, Victoria?
What? Who are you? I made an idiot. You know what is the cartoon? Okay.
unstrong. I think it's tube that just makes me strong, not unstrong. We're almost finished.
That's what we do.
Yoda was
5, 4, 3, 2. Please take a moment to put your name on your picture. Please raise your hand if you need more time to work on this. So we'll take just a little more time on Friday, maybe, Tobin. Can you hear my voice talking? Once you have your name small in the corner, not filling up your whole picture, you're going to stack them on the drying rack. And I'm going to give you stick jobs so that we can take care of the room in a nice manner. When you put the watercolor pencils away, please put them facing up so they don't get mushed. Okay? And in general, we shouldn't leave them in the water or they will wear out before we're finished using them. They kind of like melting, yes. Alright, I am ready to hand out sticks to people who put their projects away.
I finished one.
Great, we'll find a different one for you next week. Okay. Are you going to get a job? Oh my goodness.
I like this job.
We also need a job. Carefully dump the waters in the
Where is it?
I'll give someone else that job too. It says what else? It's a special job that we need done today. Just taking the water. Children, do you know what you're supposed to be doing right now? Tobin and Marianne, do you know what you're supposed to be doing? Put your projects away.
I think I'm done.
What was your job? Okay, I'm going to give you another one because we're short subjects today. Please help take the waters to the sink and dump out the water. It says what else? Did you get it done? You got away easy, didn't you? So, did you get it what else? You need to help take the waters and dump the water out in the sink. And part of organizing bins would be helping put the paint away. So I would like you to take all of the paints that are out and close those up and put them away. Rocky, do you understand?
Yeah, what's
If that isn't equals E.
right here. There's that one. I did. What else?
I would like you to help me clean up right now, and then you can show me your picture when you've done your right thing. Okay, buddy? Frosted, that's not helping. Tobin, is that helping clean our room, or is it making more of a mess? What do you think? No, I can't remember. I see some glue sticks on this table that could be helping organize the bins when we're putting things away.
Yeah, but
Can you help put the glue sticks on this table over here?
I need to make it.
So while we're gonna use, here's the bin of them. Your stick is a what else stick?
Who's put us?
I don't know what you need. Yes, Reagan. Can you help organize this? Are you finished?
I did that one.
When you have finished your job, please carefully give me your stick and meet me on the rug.
That's it. I already wiped this table. Yeah.
Is that
Who are my water
one
people?
video?
Uh-huh.
Oh, good.
wow, that's a really long video.
Yeah, it's a video of your whole entire class. What did Keri ask you to do?
Sound the loud.
Rocky, did you do all of your job? Rocky, can you please put your scissors away that you were using earlier?
Bye.
Show me after school. Alright, I'm looking for listening bodies on the rug in 5, 4, yes, can I get the
Cass, get your snack.
3, 2,
Get your snack container.
I'm almost there.
Cass, get your snack container.
The only person who can still be standing is Kaylee. Everyone else should be on the rug, and I need your stick. I think you just set it down or someone else. Showing me your best listening bodies. Tobin, is that your best listening body? And we should be in a circle, and Lori Ann, I'd like you to not be sitting next to Tobin while we finish our class today. You have not made your best choices, the two of you. Too bad. Izzy, can you sit in the circle? Victoria, what's your favorite part of your design? That you got to paint? The part that you painted? Maddie, what was the favorite part of... Oh, I'm going to wait till I have everybody listening. Maddie, what was the favorite part of your design?
When I made a mistake, but I fixed it.
Oh, what a great thing. A happy accident. I love that. Kaylee, what was your favorite part? Painting. Cash, what was your favorite part of your design?
Drawing.
Drawing. What did you draw?
Flames and lightning going across.
Reagan, what was your favorite part?
Painting.
Painting. Izzy?
Talking to friends.
Maybe, yes. That's fun. You can do your work at the same time.
Drawing orange keys.
Drawing an orange kitty. I'm going to show you very quickly before we line up to go to PE. Emmett.
My favorite part was when Keri filled the water and I made a turtle.
I love how you guys made the best of it. Instead of yelling at your friend and saying, you spilled water all over my project, I hate that. You're not my friend anymore. It's way better to make a happy accident. This is what Torben did. He was, Emmett, I saw some of you do this. Now remember, he's in kindergarten, not a big first or second grader like you guys, but he created a whole maze that actually he made it that these were like base and that you had to travel around on this special maze he made, and that when you landed on these, it was base. Everybody thinks.
I was going through a tube.
Do you have a line leader?
No.
Please line up on the rug behind